Yo, guys, Urban Bars brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, this came into my feed yesterday, and I was thinking I was going to drop it yesterday, but things happened. Had another update from Microsoft Edge, and it messed up all the settings on OBS, this, that, and the third, etc. So I hope you can hear and see clearly, etc., etc. But guys, this one's about our man Jay Z, and it's called Jay Z Fires Back at People Who Say All He Cares About Is Money. Really? Guys, we got to check this out.
Nine.
So that was the introduction tune from Nine Side Entertainment. That was cool. That was cool. Let's check out Jay Z.
Nine Side Entertainment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Jay-Z was doing an interview, and after being asked about the people that say he only cares about money, his response was, if he gets paid, people hate, and if he does a deal for free and doesn't get paid, people still say he did a bad deal and find a way to hate.
It's all about the Benjamins, people. All about the Benjamins. So it's weird because right now we are in a period in hip hop where I'm not sure what's happening, because right now everyone is going at the game because the game dare to step up to Eminem and say he's better than him. I mean, I'm staying out of this conversation because I like the game. I've been listening to the game since the early 2000s. I like Eminem. I've listened to Eminem since the late 1990s. So there you go, guys. But also, guys, I think the whole essence of hip hop was always about battling and saying I'm better than you, you're better than, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I think people these days are just too thin skinned. And believe it or not, I know people close to the game who say the game is extremely thin skinned. So that might be one of the reasons why he stepped to Eminem, because he feels slighted. He wasn't the Super Bowl. He feels slighted for other reasons, etc., etc. But I've also said as well, guys, when you've been in the game for this long, you don't just come at it from one angle like a bull in a china shop. So I think there's more to that than meets the eye. So I'm going to wait until the dust settles and the smoke clears, and then we find out what is the all behind all this stuff that's going on between the game and Eminem. But guys, I digress, because this piece is all about Jay-Z, and it's all about Jay-Z fires back at people who say all he cares about is money. And I was going to say it's like beyond reasonable doubt, this, that, and the third, etc., etc. But when we talk about Jay-Z, and the reason why I brought up Eminem and the game into this is because whenever you bring up the name Jay-Z, you always have to bring up a few other names. And guys, so when we're talking about bringing up the name of Jay-Z, people bring up the name of Biggie Smalls. I call him Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. They bring up the names of, sorry, that's just Jay-Z again. They bring up the names of Tupac Shakur, and they also bring up the names of Nasty Nas, Nazir Jones. So in the conversation, you'll always have people like Nas, people like Tupac, Jay-Z himself, excuse the French, and Christopher Wallace, all in the conversation, guys. So I just wanted us to, not leave the elephant outside the room. But our man Jay-Z is saying here, so, you can't win for losing, and you can't, lose for winning. Because what he's saying is, if he made a good deal and he made money, people are going to slate him. If he made a bad deal and didn't make money, people are going to slate him. So what can you do? What can you do? So let's just hear the rest of this conversation. But I just wanted to go into that, people, because it looks like, these days you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. So let's hear our man Jay-Z.
Doesn't get paid, people still say he did a bad deal and find a way to hate. Check out this clip.
Often oftentimes he looked at as or painted as a shrewd capitalist and things like that. Does that bother you? And also, there's moments of black plight in the community. You know, people often turn to you as a scapegoat. Like, do those things bother you when things like that happen?
Not, I mean, it's part of the job. You know what I'm saying? If I look back and I say, you know, this is going to happen in my life, and these are the things that I have to deal with. I look at the things I have to deal with and be like, you know, it is what it is, and that's part of it. That's part of being successful, is that people are going to look at you. It's no matter what you do.
Right.
Like I did Brooklyn, the Nets, for instance. I didn't take any money. I took like the smallest piece. I took just for Brooklyn to put that back. I created those. My team, me and my team. I'm not saying me and my team created those uniforms. I mean, we didn't get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody turn around and say, you made a terrible deal. You can't win. You know what I'm saying? When you do something and don't take the money and do it just because I come from Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I want to see a team in Brooklyn. I did it for that. I didn't do it for the money. And then people would say, the same people who said, he's all about money, would then turn around and say, you didn't get any money. It's like,
haters gonna hate.
You can't have both of these things.
So guys, that was just a very, very small clip of Jay-Z firing back at people who say all he cares about is money. So Jay-Z is sticking up for himself, saying, look, you know, you can't win. So either you're making money, people hate you, or you're not making money, people hate you. You can't win. And people hate and they rate all on the base of money. You know, like there's a list of like, who's the highest earner in hip hop? Who's this, that, and the third in hip hop? This, that, and everything else. It's ridiculous, people. Hip hop to me is just about the vibe, the music, you know, the lyrics, you know, the abilities to come across and tell stories, or if you want to battle rap, you know, to do that, or just to make people get up and get down, you know. But everything else is just gravy, guys. It's just gravy. Just let it wade and just flow over you and just forget about it, guys. But hip hop is what it is. And yep, it's true. You will be damned if you do and damned if you don't. So guys, whether you like Jay-Z or not, he is making sense there. So, you know, I'm not going to comment any further. But have a great evening, whatever you get up to, guys. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction.